It is food plot time. I've got my buddy John over here. He's got a beast of a tractor and a great tiller. Someday I hope to have my own stuff, but until then, he comes over and he's been helping me with this plot for the past couple of years. So we're gonna get this tilled up, and then we're gonna put the Real World white clover chicory blend on it, and then let the seed do its thing. I'm gonna go up here and check out. I see a lot of new clover coming in, so that's pretty cool. I've done this plot and a lot of different things. This year I decided just to go with the Real World clover chicory and went ahead and disked this up and tilled it up real good, and then came back and just, you know, broadcast seeded over top. And we've had a lot of good rain. We'd like to see some more sun, but we've had plenty of moisture, but we're getting really good germination throughout this whole thing. I'm gonna kind of walk through this plot and just see if I've got any thin areas, any spots that I might want to kind of fill back in. But right now I am totally excited and tickled with the results that we've got so far. So just gonna take a little cruise through here. Getting over here to one of the Exodus cameras. This one I have in the timber, so it's not on a solar unit. So last time I was out here, I actually checked out and put new batteries in. So now formatting this card that's in here now, and actually I'm going to go into the menu. Now's when I want to start having a couple of these cameras on video mode as well, so I can get some photo and video. And what that's going to be telling me, instead of just getting a still image at the mineral site or at a feed site, now I'll know what direction they're coming and then which direction they're leaving to. So it's just more getting a little bit more intel as the year goes on. Okay, so now I'm in a hybrid mode. I'm good there. Now I want to go to video length. All I need is about 10 seconds. Trigger delay 15 seconds. We're on. You know, Don Higgins always says champions are made in the off-season. Whenever you want to take your whitetail hunting to the next level, there's really only one company I'd consider. All right, so coming out here, checking out this plot here, unbelievable. This plot turned out so good. Like I said, just a couple of weeds, and we'll start mowing this, and that's going to help choke out all those weeds. Clover's one of the best plots for doing that. Just as long as you're doing your maintenance, you can get rid of some weeds. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of spray typically. I've got one spot I think I must have missed. It's a perfect line. I think I missed it whenever I was seeding, but I'm really happy with the way this plot turned out. I've actually got a tree stand over here, and then I have this Grizzly blind. I might be moving that blind over to another spot. I'm still thinking about it. As soon as I talk myself into it, I end up talking myself back out of it again. But it's a really good spot to have a blind. I almost wish I had two of them, so who knows, maybe we'll get a second one and then we'll add it over there. But anyways, we just put out some feed. I'm gonna go back to the truck and grab some mineral and some SD cards and start swapping out some of these SD cards. got the new Grizzly blind set up on some taller stilts. Before it was probably this high was the base off the ground, but John and Shelby brought their tractor over. This thing's a beast. We were able to lift it all the way up. Got our ladders in, and the last thing we're doing is actually just putting the lag bolts. But by doing it this way, it keeps you from actually having to do a flat top surface. We'll come back in with the forks, scoop it up, and tuck it back inside this tree line over here. We're here, back out at the lease, and almost middle of July already. The year's kind of flying by. Billy and I are gonna run out here and check a couple of cameras and freshen up some mineral sites. And then plan tomorrow. Tomorrow morning's gonna be a big day. Get out here, set a couple of new tree stand sets, trim them out, do some maintenance on some of the old ones, get those trimmed out. But get back out on the gravel and see if we can catch some velvet bucks walking around. So this is one of the Exodus cameras that's on the SP18, the solar panel. The coolest thing about this one is I haven't had to do anything all year. I haven't had to put the first battery in it once. So pretty cool. Just come up to it, unplug it, pull that card, throw another one in. Now what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and manually kind of override, plug that in with it open, just that way I can go ahead and format everything. Delete that card. Now I'm gonna kick it over to on, and then you can actually kind of crack this open and you can just verify that your light's on inside there so that you know that you're on. Now this one, I have this one set up towards these mock trees that I just planted in here right now. The cool thing about that is the trees just on the other side of the plot. I can see an opening in the tree, and I've got an XOP stand already set up there, ready to go. Over here at this last mineral site. Put another 20 pounds down over here, swap this SD card. This one's back in the timber just a little bit, but it's already getting pretty dark over there. Haven't been getting a lot of activity over here, and typically don't. A lot of does. There's a lot of doe bedding down over here, and then a lot of doe bedding down over here. So one of these days I'm gonna get a big buck over here, but you never know. One of those does, she could be raising the next big booner buck.